Well, once again, starting on Pokemon Stadium. Crazy how often the league gets started on 2. Really good.
Yeah, good stage.
A lot of game start, a lot of set start.
Yeah, FD being a counter pick, definitely advantageous for Falcon in like these types of matchups, because now you get to decide between Battlefield, Dreamland, and Stadium instead of having to choose between like Yoshi's Pod.
Yeah, it does make quite a big difference. I agree. Much less polarizing than something like FD.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Bobby
shine there off the crouch cancel, but not quite. Does not stop the combo though.
Yeah, this is kind of Falcon in general, where Falcon just has overwhelming pressure on Falcon, but once Falcon gets a grab, he really has to convert that into a kill, but he can't get a grab, so he's not going to win. If you don't get grabs in this matchup, you're not going to win. That's just how it goes.
Pushed off and trying to fight their way back on, but Gahtzu not going to let them get that ledge. He's so good at tracking from underneath people and trying to shark with shine. Something I've always pointed out about their gameplay. They're just great at tracking their opponent's movements from below and picking up some of these shines that you just wouldn't necessarily expect to get picked up. Instant dash under JC shines, catching players landing even without moves or anything else. Just such a focus on keeping their opponent in the air.
Yeah, and Bobby, I mean, Gahtzu gets one grab there, gets 56%, but now this game's still all Bobby. Tries to get the read in with Stomp. Doesn't get it though. I mean, has the read, but doesn't even hit the Stomp. And this is looking like all Bobby right now.
Lead is growing. This Blood Falcon's gonna have to stop bleeding sometime soon if they want to bring this one back. 3-1 right now. And how strong Bobby's been looking. They've been picking up on their opportunities more often than not, I would say. So, which makes a comeback like this even harder. Bobby's not going to just be continuously dropping stuff. It would seem this set.
Nice edge cancel movement to get that nair. Doesn't get the edge guard though. I mean, edge guarding Falco is really tricky when he has the double jump. Has so many options, and Bobby just really adept at using all of them.
If they are going to make the comeback, they have to start somewhere. Still below 60. There's plenty of room to work with here, but it's quickly mounting. Over 100 now. This one's looking pretty good away.
Yeah. Bobby would be a very fitting person to qualify through this tournament because he has been, I think, maybe the person who's entered the most net play tournaments since Slippy came out. He lives in Texas, so he often enters like both East Coast and West Coast, and he enters like 7 tournaments a week or something on net play. So definitely a huge grinder.
Yeah, he's on that coast to coast shit for a while now.
Yeah,
like 3-4 tournaments at once at their peak.
Yeah, and I think he's only allowed to enter one of these.
Yeah. That was a pretty little 3-piece.
Yeah,
some combos are just aesthetic in a way. That was an aesthetic combo. It's a nice little 3-hit. It was satisfying.
Ooh, forward smash just kills straight up at like 50%.
Oh, I'm trying to continue this tech chase, but Gahtzu trying to fight off these platforms for their life right now, and any inch Gahtzu gets to try and get any breathing room, Bobby's just right back on top of him, and it's so hard for Falcon to set up these approaches or openings with such limited space, and Bobby seems to know that.
Yeah, Florida Falcons really love the platforms, especially the top platform, but Bobby's kind of the king of the top platform. He's kind of taken over from that West Balls mold where he really just be daring up there, side being up there. Every time Gahtzu goes to that top platform, like Bobby's up there challenging him with something.
been hard to get a clean opening for Gahtzu. But when they do, sometimes it looks like that. They've been able to find stocks when the openings are there, which, let's see, here's another one. Potentially. Oh. Nearly, but again, Gahtzu, like, maintaining the pressure when they just do get an opening, but Bobby has been quite good defensively as well. As explosive and flashy as they can be at times, something that's, I think, very underlooked at times is how strong their defensive game is and the reversals that they find off it and how much mileage they get from it.
Ooh, nice power shield. Okay, gets that knee and takes a lead here. Very nice from Gahtzu. Weathering the storm, kind of what you got to do in this matchup. Ooh, Bobby messes up his invincibility play. Doesn't take too much for it though.
I made a breath for a moment there. I was like, oh, is Gahtzu really going to pick it up right here? Just stop and tech chase? Oh, off stage, so that should do it.
Oh,
Gahtzu.
Okay. Gahtzu takes that one. Very nice. Yeah, that was looking a little bad for Gahtzu in the beginning of the game, but he manages to claw it back, saying, I'm still out here, you know?
Had his snares back to stage and sends Bobby off. Worked out quite well in the end there. And like you said, weathered the storm for so long and was able to take advantage of the few opportunities they got. And at the end, it paid off dividends.
Yeah, but I mean, we were talking about how polarizing FDS is as a stage, and this is one of those matchups. I mean, Spaceys versus Falcon in general. Wizzy's kind of really the only guy who's been able to make it look somewhat doable for Falcon. But Gahtzu has a very similar punish game to Wizzy, so you know, even though Bobby is racked up like 100% in 10 seconds, you know, Gahtzu could even it up really quickly.
Yeah, kind of same 20 GX punish game style. Super refined, optimized, heavy on tech chasing, and optimal gameplay in general.
Yeah, but yeah, you got to start the tech chase. But yeah, Gahtzu seems to be going for more reads right now instead of reactions and not getting the reads. So Bobby's hasn't taken too much percent this game.
Gahtzu flipping around with these up airs and just can't seem to get a control of the character right there. The down throw and kind of full hops past, and needs to find some sort of a way to get a clean opening here because Bobby is just running away with this game now real quick. Shoots McCann. Bobby's looking good.
Yeah, this is definitely a very solid game. Gets that read for Bobby going to ledge, and okay.
Wow, I like that movement though from Gahtzu. Kind of shimmies back a little bit and, you know, flips around, puts out a hitbox. A little timing mix up as well.
You were talking about the defensive play though, and Gahtzu got a couple nairs there, a back air, but Bobby was just DIing so well. Oh my god, nice spacing there.
And that reversal game, like Billy, you called out, like the defensive game again is Bobby not only just means that their stocks are getting taken, but then situations like that, they just explode off of a single CC or one of their good defensive options and take one of their own. And here we go. This is what Bobby is known for, though, is that explosive punish game, especially, and has not dropped it yet. 97% and a stock to go with it. Bobby Big Balls takes game 3 very commandingly and a 0 to death to finish it off.
Yeah, very nice game. I feel Bobby is like a weird player because I feel like when people talk about him, they're always like, you know, new Falcos or like Falcos that are up and coming, like shouldn't watch Bobby for learning, but he does a lot of good things. Sometimes he just randomly just SDs for no reason because he's trying to swag out, but I feel like it's pretty obvious like what you shouldn't take from his game, you know? Just just don't swag too much on Yoshi's, but like the defensive play, the punish game, like if you're trying to play aggressively, you know, Bobby has like a lot of good things to learn from.
All right. Well, we'll see where we're going for this next set. I kind of want a game 5 out of this. These two are quite entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I do as well. And Gahtzu's kind of thinking about it. I mean, I think Dreamland is probably the pick, but It is also a stage that Bobby tends to like, but I don't really know where else you go. Like maybe Fountain if you're just going crazy, but he's thinking about it for a while.
Yeah. And we'll see where it ends up, but either way, Gahtzu is going to need to maintain at minimum the level of punish game that we've seen at some of these points here, and because they haven't been getting too many opportunities. So if they can, take the few opportunities they do get even slightly further and can kind of try and match a little bit more of Bobby's defensive game, I think that like we have a extremely tight set in our hands. Because I mean, we saw especially that game 2 on a more neutral stage than FD. To see Gahtzu's ability to weather the storm, as you put it, and then still find a way to clutch it out in the end shows that despite any current momentum in any given like game state or neutral interaction or the past few, it definitely seems like both these players have all the tools they need at the level they need them to win these games on any given game. It looks like we're at Dreamland right now, or probably a little re-hand warmer. They probably had to reconnect. But yeah, so this still feels fairly up in the air to me. But Bobby definitely is showing why they're the favorite for this.
Yeah, for sure. And we are indeed going to Dreamland, which makes sense. Gahtzu immediately starts off the game with a stomp on the top platform, as we were talking about earlier. But Bobby does not care.
Chasing them all around the stage. Gahtzu going to have to get off this ledge, and does. The Bermuda Triangle jumps past him. Oh my goodness, and one knee? Will we get a second?
Doesn't get the second off the tech chase. But Bobby, unfortunate.
Yeah, just trading spaces over there on the ledge. You're out of shield, just kind of stuffing Bobby, trying to come in a little bit. Gahtzu, with the space that Dreamland is allowing them, we're seeing Gahtzu have so many more opportunities to try and engage on their own accord, under the circumstances they want, with the options that they want to. And it is paying huge right now at 4-2 stocks, an absolute just exchange of foot that we've been used to be seeing from this set so far, especially in that last game. Gahtzu looking entirely dominant so far, game 4.
Yeah, Gahtzu's scrapping really well right now, and just getting the kills so quickly here. Has a very solid lead, 3 stocks to 2 here.
Yeah, again, these two just kind of pirouetting, slipping, and sliding past each other. So many different points, both playing so fast. Movement and punish game execution.
Yeah, Gahtzu going for a lot of reads this set in general. Hasn't really been RTCing, but the reads are working out well this game. Oh, what? Tech's off the side of the stage, but Bobby somehow still continues the combo off of this. I don't understand how. Wow, I don't know how Gahtzu didn't get out of that, but Bobby just a perfect stock there.
Yeah, utilizing all of Falco's tools all across the stage. Gahtzu made it hard, but doesn't seem like anything could possess Bobby to drop that one. They were man on a mission.
Yeah, for real. That should be dead.
I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. Falcon's get up attack like has him hold ledge for a while, I think, and covers a lot of space. So they always go for that on edge guarding spaces, and it works out there.
Yeah, he probably dropped like a stone afterwards. Oh, speaking of dropping like a stone.
Speaking of which, this could end here, but I would like to see a game 5 or an explosive Bobby combo. Either way, I'm entertained.
Entertain us. Again, if you're entertained right now watching, make sure you !donate in chat. Peep everything we're supporting right now. Look, these two dancing around, giving you a lot of time to type it.
Yeah, they really are dancing around.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing super safe, and this is what I'm saying. Like, they both love the top platform.
Oh,
that should. Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah,
Game
that
5.
is it. Okay. We are going to game 5. Fountain or Yoshi's? I have to guess Yoshi's because it is Bobby. And if we are going to Yoshi's, we're going to see an average of 1.5 SDs from the Falco here. But we'll see which one we choose to go to here. It is Yoshi's. All right, let's see it.
Eats him all the way at the top of the screen with that high dare. And Bobby looking for some of these jump reads. And Gahtzu looking for the more traditional tech chase and drops it at one point. But again, one thing that Bobby doesn't seem to be dropping are these side B spikes. Somehow, Gahtzu finding themselves the bearer of bad news once again. Receiver.
Yeah, that was that was a quite unfortunate way to lose the stock, you know. And Falco's always talking about how they die early, but there is some Falco privilege with that side B there. The fact that it's a meteor.
Don't get got. Oh wow. Like Bobby's option afterwards too.
Yeah, perfect edge guard there. Playing it very nicely.
Bobby seems to be holding strong so far.
Oh, there's a wall jump laser that Bobby loves. It's not like if you're trying to. Oh, okay. There's the first SD.
Yep, 0.5 coming up.
Yeah, I said 1.5. I don't know what 1.5 means, but it's an average, you know. So,
yeah. So maybe this will be the game with 3.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious! Maybe we need to overrun on
there.
Gahtzu. This rate, find themselves in some precarious positions.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough comeback to mount, but
and this could decide our first person in winners finals. One of the 2 players guaranteed potentially at a shot of this flight. Because if you win this set, then you're now in winners finals. So there's one set standing after this in between you and qualifying.
Right. If you win either losers finals or winners finals, then you're in. You're getting flown out to New York for Redemption Rumble. So
yeah, the pressure of these sets is turning up real quick, and I kind of start to feel it now.
Oh, up air again? Oh, just bear, but wow, that was a great game and great set. Bobby moving on, the king of net play.
Yeah,
on his throne in winners finals, but not guaranteed in yet. Still has to win one more set, and there are still a lot of hitters out here. So
yeah, playing the winner of Zuppy and Panda, the other winner semi set.
Right, Zuppy Panda, that'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm. Those 2 are fast.
People asking the game count. That said, Bobby Gahtzu. Bobby won 3-2. Zuppy Panda. We're gonna get that set coming up next.